take the absolute time to try to figure each other out.
Right. By the way, got to point it out, 3 different countries represented in this top 3, as well as 3 different game development studios. So we got DR, Japan, and US, but we also got Square, Sega, and Nintendo. So this is pretty exciting, man. That's what Smash is all about, right? That crossover series, you know what I'm saying? Bringing the best of all these worlds together, just like Kingdom Hearts.
That's true. The only other crossover as big as Smash, or bigger, depending on who you ask, is Kingdom Hearts. So this is the crossover time.
And of course, the international crossovers as well.
That's also true. That's
it's a global sport.
100% here, my friend. So game number 1 here is upon us. I thought this was a button check because Sonix dipped all the way down here, but no, this is the match. And as this match is kicking off right here, Sonix, I mean, just knows how to get the most bang for his buck every time. And I think that's one thing that kind of separates his Sonic from some of the other ones. Those stray hits that feel stray at times, I mean, the way he can turn those into this excellence, it feels second to none.
We'll see if Kameme's got what it takes to take on another character that's just so good with the lead, right? We were talking about it in both of their previous sets, how when you have to run in on both Sonic and Sora, they're able to capitalize so well. Thing is, Sora has some long-range tools that could be really useful against Sonic sitting in place and charging spin dash up, waiting for that moment to let it rip. I'm not sure if it's going to be too big of a deal for a player like Sonix, who knows all the mobility options he's got out of that spin dash.
And I'm also thinking of like the anti-air game as well, you know, just to add to that match. I mean, Sonic's going to do a lot of jumping around, a lot of just weaving in and out. Okay, did that work? Nope. Rinse and repeat the situation. Let me come back in again. But I mean, as long as Sora's swinging, you don't really have that luxury of jumping around him for free like you would versus some of the other sorties.
Right, and we also see some good recognition from Sonix, some matchup knowledge where when Kameme's going for that nair string on a shield, there's actually quite a big gap in between each of these hits.
That's right.
And he went for a short hop fair to punish the first one before Kameme could even get the second one out there. So yeah, that's super important in a matchup like this. You can't let him pressure you for free.
No, you cannot. Ain't nothing for free right here. We're playing right now in losers finals. You definitely got to bring your A game.
Love that, crossing up and then going right into the aerial spring, shaking Sora off of his back.
Okay, and those up airs coming through in a big way. He knows he's not going to be able to jump around like I mentioned before. And this is very smart here from Sonix, just kind of keeping the match airborne. He said, look, if you want to fight in the air, I'm kind of with it. We can make that magic happen.
We were seeing that Sonic kind of struggles against Fox because he can almost match him in that speed department, right? You can chase him down. You can make it really difficult to get back down to the ground. And what Sora has in range, he kind of lacks in speed, at least compared to Fox. So it might be a little bit easier for Sonic to find some room to breathe here.
I'm going to have to hard agree with that. But know how to disengage, just kind of alleviate that a little bit easier. But pressure has been applied. You ain't alleviating this. Okay. Very smart here. Just kind of backing off. And this is one thing that we do see from Kameme Sora is that when it comes to like resetting or after a stock's taken, he just goes clear off stage. He sometimes goes to a point off stage where it's just uncomfortable to go out there and go and get him.
Very true. Like we were talking about with PK Chris, though, how he could use the yo-yo for a low commitment edge guard.
Yeah.
Sonix can do the same thing with up B. Just drop that spring on him. Maybe he'll clip him, but the reward is much smaller than a nest down smash, for example. So it's not really going to do all that much. It's just something to make Kameme think twice about the way he stalls off stage. I'm
going to have to agree with that one. Okay, no more stalling needed here, though, from Sonix. He's going to have to figure out a way to find an opening here and fast. 153%. Kameme very keen on just kind of playing the long-range game right now. Okay, nice. Just kind of spin charging in place. That's so good there from Sonix. Trying to bait some sort of aggressive option in. Kameme not giving it to him, trying to go deep. Look, I would have did the same thing. You need to get this stock taken in quick.
And this is a rarely uttered sentence, but I think we're seeing Sonix's patience start to run thin here. Going off stage, taking these risks against Sora's recovery, it's often not worth it. And as you can see, the damage keeps on adding up here. Wow, fire into dash attack. Yup, that's almost always going to work.
Yeah, he does not mind playing the up-close and personal game, but will elect to kind of play the long-range game, especially now that he has the lead. This is such a smart game plan right here from Kameme. Now, Sonix, of course, knows a thing or two about closing the gap right there and bringing this match a little closer in terms of stocks. Percent's telling a slightly different story, but honestly, what really is a lead to somebody like Sonix who can just get the most hits out of each conversion? Okay, quick 38%.
Okay.
He's coming in big here and not getting anything off of it.
Yeah, trying to push that corner pressure a little bit. Ends up paying the price. Sonix has tacked on quite a bit of damage since finding the stock, but I don't know. You need to go up a whole stock in order to really feel comfortable in matchups like these, man.
Yeah, you really do, because, I mean, Sonix has just chiseled away at multiple leads here throughout the course of this weekend, and really just his entire Smash career. I mean, if you look at pretty much all the Sonix runs at all the tournaments he's gone to, there's been one or two, like, really big comebacks every time. Sonix just has that chip in his brain that he can activate.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even just here at Glitch, particularly that game 1, that game 3 against Zomba earlier in the winner's bracket, really showing you what he's got in terms of not letting leads face him. Oh, up throw not quite enough. I guess back throw wasn't close enough to the ledge to kill, but the Thunder will get it done right there. One of the craziest anti-airs ever created in Smash Brothers.
Oh, seriously. I mean, what the entire heck? Okay, okay, great patience. They're going to go for the freeze, and instead of overextending there on the combo, kind of disengages a little bit and leans back into the spells. Wait a minute. You got a heal spell because you're going to need it. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Clean stuff there from Sonix. Goes completely deep out into the magnifying glass and keeps the gameplay as concise as ever.
That was so sick, man. A spring kill all the way out on the right side. But Kameme firing back as soon as he comes back here. 64%, not looking too great for Sonix, but also not looking that bad. This character can take 20, 30% every time he opens you up just for one whiff.
That's right. Gotta be very mindful of the percents here, if you will. Gets the up smash there through the platform. Because you're not going to be landing for free here anymore. And I think Sonix is starting to figure some things out a little bit, kind of running up, holding shield, and then kind of playing the guessing game with Kameme. Is he going to swing first? Because if he does, I'm going to let him swing, then I'm going to try to anti-air him, because after those swings, I should be up underneath him enough to either go for like up air or up smash.
Yeah, Sonix letting a couple of these spin dashes rip too preemptively, though.
Yeah.
Because Kameme's only done one hit of Nair, yeah, right there, and then he can swing another one to cover you as you rush him in, or as you rush in on him.
Okay, well, Sonix going to have to face his fears right now and run in and look for something. Oh, okay.
That second hit of Nair has just been so valuable for Kameme in this last stock particularly.
Okay. And Kameme playing with his back to the opponent. I was like, what is his plan? Okay, springs out of harm's way. We've seen that there from Kameme earlier. Just kind of letting some of these combos fall just to make sure he can find the final hit. But wait a minute, though. 138% rage on the Sonix. Oh! It's going to be enough to do it. You got to be kidding me. He said, this is second, my friend. You need to go back to Disney.
Kingdom Hearts is light, and so is Sora. Whew. My God, that was actually nuts. He was at, I think, like 68 or something before the spin dash connected.
Yeah, 66% there. Goes for the up smash, fakes him out, and then drifts back a little bit for the forwarder. That was so clean. Dead at 90?
Yup.
What the heck?
And that's the second time, because right before the spring kill, we saw the same thing. Sonix hits the spin dash, but then jumps backwards to get in position. Of course, very keen on how to land all of his combos, very precise. And that's what gets you to this level, man. That's what puts you on the verge of going to grand finals. Just 2 games away now. Kameme's got to win 3 to do it. But I have a feeling this set might go the distance, man.
Yeah, I would certainly hope it goes the distance. I mean, these two phenomenally just gifted individuals meeting like this in brackets. Sonix, of course, always a treat to watch and commentate. A master of many different Smash formats. Professionally, and of course, the collegiate, like we talked about before. Then, of course, Kameme is a treat because we just don't get to see very much of him. And then, of course, we don't get to see very much of Sora. So I'm here for every bit of this right here. I'm going to let these guys tell the story for me. Sonix, of course, goes up that last game. And Kameme opening up big here. A quick 50% here to kick off this match.
Yeah, Sora, those bread and butters can really take him pretty far. Same can be said for Sonic, though. If we see a spin dash opener, it's going to be a lot of percent on the board. All right, phases right through the Thunder, though. Oh, my God. First time we've seen that in the top 8, if I'm not mistaken. The Nair fastball into forward smash, one of Sora's most devastating finishers.
Okay, it's been a little quiet with that conversion here throughout the majority of top 8. I'm glad it's making its triumphant return. Sonix, of course, certainly put on high alert. And the great thing I like about Sonix is that no matter what, he can be in the deficit. He's still going to stick to his game plan for the most part. We don't really see the nerves of still thing come out for Sonix until it kind of comes down to the final moments. Sonic's so good at kind of keeping his head on his shoulders.
Bro, that rising up air to contest the spin dash right there, that was brilliant. Kameme, this guy is wired differently from the rest of us.
He really is. He just plugged into the matrix differently, my friends. It's hard to explain. Okay, no platform fun for you here. Sonix, of course, going to spin that second jump. Goes on the opposite side of the stage here to reset the neutral. Gets a clearer look at the approach option here that Kameme's bringing. He is swinging big here on shield. I like that answer back. The immediate forward air.
Doesn't even find a juggle, though. Sora just going to fall very quickly with the down air. Get back to the ledge. Sora, Sephiroth, man, characters like that, you're not ledge trapping them. They're stage trapping you sometimes.
That's right. Even if it feels like, bro, that's what I was getting ready to say a lot of times. Even when it feels like you're trapping him, you're actually trapped yourself. Okay. Kameme playing this one super safe, but as always, the forward air chains coming through here from Sonix. Thunder right there for the covers. Nothing off of the spring, and I like this from Sonix. Even though he has not found much success with the offstage gameplay here in this game, the fact that he's at least showing himself out there is enough to make Kameme think twice on coming back to the stage. Forward throw. Spring?
Nope,
No
not even
spring.
gonna bother this time. Just gonna find the ledge trap if he can. Oh, Kameme almost finding a way to kill off of that too, but not quite. Second hit in there, not coming through for him. Sonix, okay, this time he is gonna attempt the spring.
It's so tough to land that spring too because the floaty nature from Sora just allows him to evade around it. Back throw, yes, right, gets the red stuff, and that's actually gonna be enough. Okay, Sora been in the gym.
I'm gonna be real, man. Is that stronger than Mario's? Because I don't know if Mario would have killed off that. It was max rage, but still, not even that close to the corner.
Look, Mickey was like, if he's in this game, his back throw got to be stronger than your mascot. Do you hear me? Or we're keeping him. Sakurai was like, all right. He's like, let's get it.
My voice is too dead to even falsetto like Mickey Mouse right now, man. These games have been too lit.
This match has absolutely been on fire here, to say the absolute least. Kameme, of course, bringing the fire there, as always. Goes for the fire spell, then has the immediate follow-up afterwards with the dash attack. Can't quite find much success right here on Sonic's behalf. He's just kind of backing up, and yes, he said, look, I know you're going to swing big. You're going to touch my shield. I got the option on the ready.
Yeah, sensing a little bit of hunger from Kameme, who has not really been in a rush to do much of anything throughout this set, but Sonic's calling him out the one time he is.
Oh, my God. Oh, double back here? Okay, so I got the original film and the sequel for you. Can I get the trilogy? One more back here for the road?
He's got the pair of shoes right there.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Yep. 5-hit combo right there, and looking to keep it going. No, if he had held down on that up B, could have been even more for him.
Okay, Kameme almost with enough to put a point up on the board for himself. Very, very comfortable lead, but we have seen Sonix just kind of chisel away at these throughout the majority of glitch here this weekend. Nothing off the fire. It's going to back up there. No dash attack afterwards since it hit shield.
Bro, the way Kameme was creeping around the ledge right there, I thought he was going to go for a down smash, maybe to beat a get-up attack or a ledge top aerial, but you know what? I just picked it up. I think he's keeping that in his back pocket for a potential Game 5 or set-winning scenario. You see, like, every Sora on Elite Smash go for that, right? But Kameme, he's not showing that card. And I think by the time Sonix forgets about it, that's when he's going to release it.
That's right. Give me that Aaron Bird gameplay, keeping all his plans close to his chest for sure, man.
Yep, wait for it, wait for it.
Wait for it, indeed. Let's go wait for these replays here. That backer even threw the cameraman off in the game. He's like, now wait, can I get there before you go for back air, said the cameraman. Yeah, there it is. Back air comes through, shuts it down. Yeah, sends Sonic sky high, 136%. And man, my man's in the audience is frame one with the taunts and the responses. I love it. Next game upon us here, Final Destination, I believe. Yes, there it is. No platforms upon us here. So we will see how this one unfolds. Okay, and this match starting out very similar to how the last two started. A big opening, 50%. It might not seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but as it shows, Kameme gets that lead. He knows exactly how to hold on to it.
All right, percents go in the way of Kameme in the opening seconds of this match right here. Final Destination, though, you know, I'm not so sure on this one from Sonix. Obviously, this is a great stage for this character, right? He's very whiff punish oriented, but so is Sora, and he has this projectile game that could really make him dangerous here. Yeah,
can't quite hide from the projectile system. Kind of have to stay heads on with Kameme. Of course, Kameme very well aware of that here, just kind of swinging around, hoping to be where he anticipates Sonic to be, and that's kind of the way you got to fight him. It's hard to fight Sonic straight up. You kind of have to play the guessing game like what we've seen Light do earlier. Where is he going to be? And then have the punish on the ready.
All right, yet again, Kameme maintaining this lead right here. Oh, Sonic's getting a little tricky there. I like that. Coming up with a multi-hit aerial too, just to catch Kameme off guard. Make him think twice about the timing of releasing his shield, and my lord, that up B so strong. Great way to continue threatening in the corner, and Rod, as a Link player, I know you know that one, man.
I do know that one. That one is in my bag of tricks, and my bag of tricks is a very small bag, but that's the one I always go to. I'm like, look, up B in the corner, that's my jam. Okay.
Oh, the Falling Blizzard, so safe right there. Sonic's unable to respond to it.
Okay, fire. Doesn't quite get anything off, and yes, goes deep right there up underneath the ledge of stage, letting him swing, using the spring, and sends Kameme clear to the right side of Final Destination. Love that follow-up here, 60% to still very, very doable, cutting this lead almost in half here.
All right, just about 20 off the throw, but an SD, talking about throws, man. Oh, Sonix, that's kind of bite. Let's see. Like we said, this guy has ice in his veins, seems to be completely unfazed when it comes to the mental game most of the time. Yeah. So I'd be surprised to see him actually be too affected by that, but you never know. Kameme, just such a threat.
Well, he's going to see him kick it up a notch right here. I think the good thing about there being no platforms on Final Destination is that he can play the floor is lava game. course, Sora going to struggle a little bit to get back onto solid ground. That floating nature, nothing off the freeze here that time. Love that from Sonix, just kind of backing off, letting him swing first.
Oh, I like that. Faking him out right there. 2 horizontal Sonics into a straight up one just to avoid that potential 2-frame. No way! That's going to kill? Okay, at the top of the screen.
Oh no.
Bit of a taste of your own medicine there, Sonix.
No
Damn.
way. No way. I got to see the replays. Yo, DJ Devin, can we get the replay? Yo, look at this.
Yeah, for real. I have to see that one again.
Okay, so nice. Up
the
air.
up air, and look, yep, upbeat. You know Sonic players love that, but guess what? You're definitely not plus enough on hit after that first up air to link it to the second one. Kameme knows that. He's just going to mash it out, and he gets 3 attempts too. So if you get anywhere near him, you're going to pay the price for it. Kameme showing some tech, showing some presence of mind there.
And showing some adaptation at that, friends. Mind you, Sonix actually beat Kameme earlier in top 32. Okay, beat him 2-3. So, yes, showing that he has went back to the hotel room, the Airbnb, wherever the hell Kameme's staying at, went back and watched the VODs, 'cause I'm sure that was on stream, and labbed the matchup. And he is applying what he has learned here thoroughly against Sonix. Sonix, of course, still has the game on the board, looking to push us to a game 5, because honestly, he really ain't got no other choice here at this point.
And hey, man, when some people say, oh, yeah, I lost, but that's fine because it's data for later, they mean it. Kameme, a lot more motivated to study the tapes on that one than Sonix was. Even though it was 3-2, he still walked away with the win, right? So I feel like I'm not as pressured to say, maybe I'll fight this guy again. I should really look at how I won, how the other guy managed to lose that set, right? But Kameme was motivated off of that. And
that's right.
Reaping the rewards.
The professor, the teacher in Max 9 is definitely proud of that. I mean, it just goes to show what happens when you do a little bit of homework right there.
Yep.
Now, on the topic of the homework, look at the reads here from Sonix. Has him kind of pinned down into the corner right now. Yes, we see him use that against Zomba earlier, but hold on, man. I'm Sora. I got options. I stay in there. I got options. I'm out of here.
Dude, I don't even know why I'm tweaking when he gets stage spiked, because Sora's recovery is cracked.
It is.
So there's no way he's going to die off of it, but still, it's scary to see it, right?
It's pretty good.
Anytime you see someone miss a tech off that ledge, there's surely tragedy to follow.
Because you know Sonix is just relentless. I mean, he just goes off stage and he stays off stage. I mean, we've seen him go deep on characters like Wii Fit Trainer, the Pac-Mans, you know, a Villager, Isabel's, like, you know, characters that have these great recoveries. He'll go as deep as possible, but digging deep into his bag of tricks for that F smash 3. Clean stuff here from Kameme. 3-1 lead potentially on the board. Sonix going to have to answer back here in a big way. Get this stock taken as quickly as possible.
And man, he sensed the fear from Sonix right there. It did not look like that was about to be a true combo, but if your opponent air dodges to the ground, it sure is.
Okay. Got to be sure not to air dodge improperly. Kameme, of course, not giving Sonix that at all. Homing attack,
Oh, luring him down there, right? Like, home in on this, bro. I'm in the blast zone.
That's right. Come see me.
He actually just got the whiff one, but still, you know, nowhere to be found. Sora can play some real games off the stage.
Okay. The name of the game here, right here, is taking stocks. And it looks like Sonix is certainly plugged in, synced up, whatever you want to call it, however his controller's working. He's in it right now. 15.8% completely slowed this match down here on Kameme, and this is actually paying off dividends for him. Kind of keeping his delay on the jab. You sneaky man.
Yeah, but he didn't finish it, not recognizing in time that he actually hit the second part. So let's see who's gonna walk away with this 4th game here. Sonix, can you bring it to a final match situation?
Okay.
Oh, okay, just keeping it short and sweet, simple and clean.
That's right. That's the way he's making him feel tonight. Sonix, of course, just backing off, air dodging away correctly.
Wow,
wait.
Matrix status, bro, running right through all the lasers, all the thunderbolts right there.
Uh-oh. Okay, bobbing and weaving through the spring.
Oh, and clanking out the fire with the spin dash release. Yeah, I really like that. Sonic does have some ways to mitigate Sora's spells here.
And I was very curious to see how that was going to go, because I hadn't seen the fire clank with the spin yet. Okay, there might be data right here for Sonix. Sonix with a pretty okay size lead. I mean, honestly, Sonix, you know, one thing I can say about him is that he'll get a lead, and it could be a small lead, but that small lead will start to chisel away into something bigger. I think Kameme very well aware of that right now. Has him kind of pinned into the corner. Spins in, lands, and plays. Uh-oh. He said, let me cool you off right now. Momentum not in my favor.
All right, right. Oh! Almost managed to find the fair fastball into forward smash, but Sonix just popped a little bit too far out of it.
Okay. Sharking, if you will. Okay, Kameme looking really strong. Thunder doesn't get anything off it, just up B's right through it. Love that precision there from Sonix. Knows how to get back to the ledge of the stage.
Ooh, you don't want to clank with that fire at close range, though, because since it's a projectile, Sora doesn't enter that clank animation, right? It's going to be a free dash attack for him every time, almost as if it had hit.
On the topic of free, now gets this free throw. But can he get the free follow-up afterwards? Nice, gets the tech. Okay, not quite getting what he's looking for here, but I love the pressure that's being applied. Knows that it's probably not in his best interest to try to go deep on Sora. I mean, he's seen what happens when you just find Sora in that magnifying glass. Just kind of rinse and repeat, go for the ledge trap, wait for Kameme to make a mistake, and then follow up accordingly. Oh, my lord!
Oh, not going to kill right there, but still, Sonix maintaining stage control here. What's he got? Okay, dodging the spring. That really is the only way that Sonic can reliably try to edgeguard Sora. You got to either time a perfect forward smash angled down or just bank on them running into the spring. And there it is, the back throw. Okay, Kameme one stock away here. There's so much pressure on both of these guys. Sonic's looking to stay alive. Kameme looking to finish it off.
That's right. Now 169%. You're definitely working on some borrowed time. Now Sonix, of course, just needs one straight hit, one something here to really close out back air or forward, or most notably even up airs to get it done. Homing attack, X marks the spot. Okay, comes down to this. Sonix looking good. Ice in his veins. You know, you talked about it before, Max. We're going to see how well Sonix can kind of live up to that narrative. Has to push it to the game 5 right now.
Bro, if he wins the set on down smash at the ledge.
I'm listening.
I called it. I'm just saying.
You did call it. Nostradamus.
We'll see if that actually comes into play. But yeah, the Blizzaga on the spin dash. Such a good way to stop Sonix in his tracks. Believe that is a transcendent priority move, so it's not going to interact at all. It's just going to win every single time.
Kind of cooling Sonic off right there. Can't allow a player like Sonix to gain a lot of momentum. Gets the homing attack on the fall, but then disengages, lets him swing, then almost finds the follow-up afterwards. I love this patient gameplay coming through from Sonic, kind of giving us this less is more type of mentality.
Yep, and Sonix, this is one of his favorite strategies, right? He'll charge up the spin dash and then either wave land out of it or just go for the down air to put himself in the same spot. It's like, hey, don't approach, I'm coming in. Oh, no, JK, I'm not. And then you whittle your own shield down and eventually get impatient. You start feeling the heat, and as soon as that happens, Sonix is so keyed into it, and he'll go catch you.
Yeah, he is tapped like in for sure right now. This is the ice in his veins right here, Sonix, that we were talking about before. It's coming down to the final moments here, my friends. 70%. Goes for the shield, nice, and just actually holds shield, goes for dash attack. Nothing off the thunder, 30 seconds in and gets the up air to back air.
I love that, skipping the ledge right there, throwing Kameme off, just, you know, putting a wrench in the rhythm of things. Smash, just as much of a rhythm game as Guitar Hero sometimes, and the second you're able to throw your opponent off beat, you can find that key opening.
Okay, no pun intended. Looking for the key to victory though here. Has to figure out something here and quick. This match starting to trail out of control. Forward throw going to be enough. No, back throw's going to do it. Wants him off stage.
Oh no, I didn't even notice the timer. Sonix gonna take game 4 here, push it to a final round. Wow.
Damn.
I didn't even notice, man. Time flies when you're having fun.
Is that what fun is? I feel like this match existed before fun existed. I don't know.
We'll see.
That was something else. But you know what, though? No matter how you got it, you got the W on board for yourself. Sonix said, I didn't want to have to bust out that bag of tricks. I didn't want to have to break glass on you, but I had to. There's the 5 seconds. Yes, shout out to Devin Stats.
Man, that was definitely one way this match could have gone, and especially on FD. These are two characters who can choose to disengage, slow the pace of the match down very, very hard. And Sonix taking full advantage of that. He's going to win off the timer for game 4.
And I did call it. I mean, there's going to be points of times in this match where it's going to be very high octane. They're going to be in each other's face, and then there's going to be times where it might slow down. And, you know, that, of course, was probably the most extreme of the 2 scenarios. So shout out to Sonix, of course, still putting up a W on the board. Had to force it to a game 5. I mean, there was really no other outcome for him. This is losers finals here, my friends. Kameme, Sora, Sonix, you guessed it, playing Sonic. Let's get it. Final game, Pokemon Stadium for the finish.
Both of these players would do anything to go to grand finals to get a shot at light here. Sonix for his run back, Kameme for his first chance.
Yep.
Let's see. We're right back to basics. Pokemon Stadium 2 as the final selection here in this match, in this set. I don't know who's really favored here. I mean, it's a long stage, right? Sonic is very strong in environments like this. He's got a lot of room to back up, look for those whiff punishes. But Sora, I think he really thrives with platforms as well.
Yes, Sora does really well with platforms, just using them as a way to like extend those combos, but also as a way to just kind of get out of harm's way. I mean, we've seen just the danger that not only Kameme brings, but most notably Sonix when he's up underneath the opponent. Those up air strings, those back air conversions. I mean, I got to get my feet onto something solid and fast when Sonix is on the prowl. And this is a different Sonix right here. This is Sonix with some blood in his eye. He is up. He is very, very angry.
And we got the Dominican flag in the background of Sonix's player cam too, trying to power up their boy to bring this one home for DR.
Okay. We'll see if the power-up will work.
Oh,
okay.
Wow, a little slow on the third hit right there. There could have been a little extra damage, but not a huge opportunity missed for Kameme by any means.
No, and not slowing those swings at all.
And Sonix, he is just waiting for Kameme to jump so he can rush in and punish with Sonic's incredible speed. It's been working out pretty well for him, but Kameme starting to change up the pace himself.
Really leaning into the spells now. He knows that up close and personal game not in his favor. Sonix is definitely looking for the boxing match. Leaning back and kind of leaning back into like, a big old
what
read.
A tech chase.
Good Lord, big read, big play right here coming out from Kameme. Sora, just damn, I just never seen Sora gameplay like this, Max. This is clean. Okay, there's the down throw, and Sonix right now, a little bit of confusion, if I may say so myself, just kind of backing off, has to disengage and really get his ducks in a row.
Yeah, playing from behind with a character like Sonic, we've mentioned it time and time again. It is kind of rough. Sora has these keep away tools. He's got those big 360-degree swings on the neutral air that really make it a little less easy to come in on him with those spin dash with punishes, right? So we'll see if this is going to be a huge factor for Sonix or not. He could land the edge guard right here and tie it all up. Oh, wow, Kameme misses the ledge, but not a big punish at all from Sonix.
No, just goes for the standing jab right here. Going for the less is more. Sora said, back up, I'm swinging this key. You know you need to give me 50 feet. He said, man, how about just 1 foot right there, man? There's that back air. Sonic's looking good. Sonic's looking damn good right now. Goes for another one.
Oh, it's clean, bro. I'll give it up. And I'll also give it up to Sonix, who he was really feeling the heat right there, right? He was like, oh, man, I got to go get him. I'll even charge a homing attack into blind space off the stage. But it's the ledge trap, calling out that jump back to stage that actually landed him the stock. And now it's almost back to even.
That's right. Sonix understands the importance of not trying to play from behind here. He's seen what happened in that last game where he was behind for a good chunk of it, ended up getting the lead towards the tail end and had no choice but to time him out. Now, I'm not saying Sonix, you know what I'm saying, he's above timing somebody out. He might actually go for it again here, but looking to get it done the good old-fashioned way before we have to lean into that.
Okay.
Nair, lets him swing. He said, no, I'm coming through. Side B, friend.
Yo, using Sonic on Sonic right now, challenging the spin dash head on with his own side B. Kameme bringing some new tech to the table here in Game 5. And you saw the same thing from Sonic's last game, right? Where he knew he needed to stay alive in the set. That's when he started skipping the ledge with his up B, coming on stage with those aggressive up airs. And it worked. It got him here. But now, everyone's got to pull out all the stops to win Losers Finals. Oh, and that's one of them right there. I don't even think we've seen that in this set.
Love that. Yes, goes for the up smash and closes it out. And to kind of add to that point, Max, you're very right. I mean, sometimes you have to have those aerials on the ready to get back to the stage or to get a little bit of space. And it's that split-second decision-making that I think is going to make all the difference. Do I need to just go for pure finesse? Do I need to toss out an attack? I mean, how important is it to get my feet back on the solid ground here?
Yep, and also extremely important to keep it fresh. The second you show players like this the cards that you've got in your hand, they're going to start playing around them. Now Kameme in a position where if he finds one more kill, he's going to Grands. Sonic's looking to make himself have the same opportunity.
Goes for the freeze. Ooh. Okay, is he about to, okay, I thought he was about to bayonet this man. I said, please just side me back to the stage. Don't do him like that. Okay. Swinging the key around right here. Nothing off the fire. Yes, base out the get up attack on the ledge. Love that. That pseudo aggression in the corner. And this distance that he's staying right in between the silver and the green here at Pokemon Stadium 2 has a lot of options covered.
Okay, rushes in with the up air, the air to air. Knowing Kameme has been jumping, Sora's Nair is pretty much his best neutral tool for the most part. Also got those spells at the ready. Oh, Sonic's not finding the follow-up off the spin dash. Some great DI from Kameme to save himself there, or maybe just too high of a percent on Sora to actually get that combo.
No. Oh, take this. I'm chasing him down. And I think I like this a little bit more than before. I've seen Sonix go for standing jab a few times. I'm like, what really is the point? I think when it comes to these later percent, standing jab at the platform still pushes you off stage.
Yup, anything to win neutral. It's Sonic's fastest move, and you gotta use that against a character like Sora who does not afford you a lot of space to work with.
Okay, wait a minute. Get Utada Hikaru on the phone. I don't know if this match is simple and clean at all.
Okay, we got the crowd chanting for Sora here. Oh, and he might just take it right now. No. Oh, what?
Damn, what the?
Wow, I thought with good DI he was surely going to survive right there, but no. The aerial rave off for the double hit neutral air. My God, Kameme showing you how it's done with this character. Guys, I think we're going to have another surge of Sora players, just the same as we did on, what, October 5th last year?
Somebody getting the cat on the phone. Can we borrow the cat from Multiverses for a little bit? Sora's still a thing, the cat. Come see us, all right? Come
He's
see
no
us.
Wonder Woman, but you know what?
He ain't Wonder Woman, but he is wonderful, okay? Come see us. Beating Sonix 3-2 right there. Kameme with the sigh of relief. He said, I didn't travel all the way over here for no reason. I ain't come this far just to come this far. Let's look at the replays, friends.
Grasping his chest after that one, and I think everyone in the audience is too. Yup, Nair 1-2 right into the up B. That's going to be what closed it out for him. My God, what a great set. 5 games. Every single one of them, you got something big to learn, to take away from. Guys, if you're watching at home, share the link to your friends, man. Let them know what the hype is all about. Glitch, Regen, we're here now at the grand finals. And of course, this is brought to you by the fine folks over at VGBootCamp. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms: Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. For those of you guys who still use that, or your mothers and fathers maybe, you know,